Just yesterday, we saw the formation of a new political pressure group, the DC 23, which is Delta Central 2023, sir. And during that meeting, we saw different political candidates declaring their ambition to run for 2023. 6 actually, and your name was not mentioned. You know, having already declared your ambition and even consulting and getting the blessings of the new chairman of the body, talking about Chief Amori'S. The big question on everybody's lips, Chief, is have you stepped down as an aspirant for Delta Governor 2023, or are you still in the race?
The issue of me stepping down is like saying the name of Christ has changed. I saw the composition, and I even saw and had a copy of a proposed constitution that members were being forced to sign yesterday. That again is an illegality. With all that has happened to me in the PDP, if there's anybody who should have jettisoned the PDP, it ought to be myself. And I quote the former governor Ibori when he said, with all that has happened to you in PDP, with all the time I spent in prison, you kept this party going, you are a man of character. What has happened yesterday is the meeting of men and women who are seeking relevance and making it very funny to me for you to produce a constitution, form a board of trustees, form a chairman of the body and all of that. You are putting up a quasi-political party. And of course, everybody knows that I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not going to join in such a charade because it doesn't exist in law and cannot find its place. Talking about Amori, who is the chairman, I'm going to release a video about Amori and myself when I consulted him. Amori consulted me first when he was seeking to be a senator here in this house. This is my house. And when I wanted to start consultation in telling the entire country that I am running for governorship, I consulted Amori. It's on video. The comments are there. As I repeat, if in 1998, 1999, Amori came to me and pleaded with me profusely to say I should come and govern the state, and I said I wasn't interested at the time, that was when he now went and looked for Chief James Ibori. The question is that nothing compared to what I am today was the case at that time. So, as he said when we consulted him some 10 months or 12 months ago, it's that I have even gotten more better, more stronger. And in any case, quoting him, that he does not know anybody who has the kind of character I have that can run the affairs of Delta State the way I will run it. So people who most probably has not told him and he wants to be told, they've gone to his house. Amori'S house is not government house. It's not the political headquarters of the party. I belong to PDP. I do not belong to any other party, and I will never be. The question is that people going to Amori'S house in Asaba may find it expedient to do so, to go and declare to Amori, but not to the PDP. I went to his house to inform him that I'm contesting. I went to Chief James Ibori's house to tell him that I'm contesting. That is the way to go. Declaration is a different matter. It's a party affair. I'm a loyal party member as a lawyer, and I have no business with all those declarations. Whether or not I'm contesting the election, it's a yes, yes, yes. Nothing in the imagination of this world will stop me from governing the state come 2023. I haven't paid my dues. I pride myself to say I am number one. Let anybody who believes that is number one just as myself come forward with his credentials, come forward with what he has to offer the people, come forward with what he wants to do. And in any case, it's not what you want to do with taxpayers' money. What have you done with your own resources, with what you have earned, and show evidence of how you earned them. So I'm not going to compete with my younger ones. When we formed this party, it was Professor Amori'S and myself, Chief James Ibori from Central. And I want to send a strong note of warning. This attitude of claiming what you do not have, claiming the power you do not possess, we have done it in the past, it did not pay us. We must learn to be our brother's keepers. When I read that constitution, they are asking everybody to sign, and I want to thank Professor Amori'S, who objected vehemently to the signing of that paper. Perhaps hence he's been stripped the powers to now pray for persons as the eldest man in that group. The fact is that he has opposed that there was no need for a constitution. But as you know, my friend Amori'S, he has agenda. That agenda will be short-lived. We will find out what it is before long. But I spoke to a number of persons. First and foremost, why put the names of people who never went to the meeting as people in the meeting? They were never there, number one. Number two, a lot of people did not know the agenda behind the meeting. The agenda is very simple. And I told Amori'S 11 months ago that this agenda, you have an agenda to work for a candidate, which is a day, and why mass everybody together and want to use them and their personality and destroy them at the end of the day? We did the same thing in Kokoko and it didn't work. I am running the election under the platform of the PDP. Urobos will not fall for gimmicks. We have suffered the consequences of all of this type of gimmicks that has plagued our future, that has plagued our persons. What we are saying today, let us move in the same direction with the governor, who today is the leader of the party, like we have done to every other governor.
Talking about moving together, sir, your campaign train, the turnout of support for you have grown massively from Delta South, Delta North, Delta East and West. Everybody seems to be clamoring and showing their support. We saw the Burutu local government youths that trooped into your house, defying the rain, showing playing their support, sir. Why do you think that Deltans have now looked towards you as their next governor?
The truth is not far-fetched. Take Delta, for instance. Just take my investment 29 years ago on Deco Road. If you go there, there are Igbos, there are Yorubas, there are Shekiris, there are Ijos, there are Robos. I don't even know the people that are there. Go to PTI, go to Lagos. It's because you need people just like our small head. The nose has its functions, the eyes have got theirs, the mouth have got theirs, the ears have got theirs, and they all work together to form a synergy. What you see every day in the papers, you see people. Look, I'm resting today. Yesterday was a Joy Youth. The other day was over 1,200 Okada people here. People are trooping to say, look, please, all we are doing is prayers that they do not get you. I don't fear all of those because I have God. What I'm saying is, everybody know that I don't have a questionable wealth. The kind of wealth I have is the one I tell everybody what I have. I tell people I own this in Lagos, I own this in Abuja. I don't have any secret. The fact remains that they are happy. They want to, for the first time, have a governor who they can be proud about. They want to have a governor who they know have no, tainted record. They want to have a governor who is truly an Urobo person. My father is from Oginibo, as you have seen. My mother is from Jesse, Abive, Urobo. So what I'm saying is that the people are not as foolish as they think. Rather, they are the ones who, I would say, do not understand the level of growth of scientific awareness of Deltans. I want to congratulate Deltans. I thank them for the kind of support I've received. It's monumental. I didn't know it was going to be this easy and good. Let them come and show, just like you have come to my house. Go to their house and ask them, well, this house is 30 years old. What I'm happy is my house. I'm happy I'm living here. So the question is that find out, let people know who they are. If you bring a questionable character person to come and rule you, be sure that you have darkness already from that very first day and you can never regain from it. The reason why we are suffering today is that we did not plan ahead. We are not proactive. Deltans should be proactive, and the reason for this swell of support, let Deltans know your leader, know who is going to govern you, search him. Why are we hiding our secret? A time will come where we will have to tell them. Going to Amori'S house to, I think what it should be is that they went to Amori'S house to tell him that they want to contest, not to declare. It's a wrong language. You cannot go and declare in somebody's house. Amori himself is a candidate. So how do you go and declare to a candidate? You can inform him if you believe he has the swell or he can give you support. You cannot go and declare, in Amori'S house. You can go and inform him. He came and informed me when he wanted to be a senator in this house. I've gone to inform him, and the facts and what he said that day speaks volume. I will publish it for the world to see any moment from now.